And then they'd be like, oh.
Yeah, I have to fix this. This is like...
Unless you put a song. What's the title?
I gotta lower my camera here.
Somebody already joined.
Nobody's on yet. I don't think so. Anyway,
Wait a minute.
No, just watch it. Tell me if somebody joins so I can say. Because right now I'm just fixing my camera for those of you who might be watching the replay. I am just kind of, yeah. It's been one of those days. Glad I was able to get on. I do want it to be a little higher than that, though. I don't have the best setup yet for this particular, what do you call it? Video camera, whatever. My, because you can't use your phone until you get 1,000 subscribers. So, I'm using the, Maddie, could you just, no, Maddie, no, you're going to be in my way right there. No, you ain't being there. Sorry, Chica. Anyways, I have to use my web camera on my thing, and it just doesn't work the same because I'm not used to it at all. So, yeah, anyways, hello, Rebecca. Sorry, I'm just kind of fiddling here, and my daughter is messing with my stuff right now, which I'd rather you not do that. Yeah, so anyways, you're probably seeing all of my mess behind me because this is like my little, I don't know.
There's 2 people.
Scrapbooking, not scrapbooking. See, my brain's not there today. You guys are gonna have to bear with me. This is my little area that I do my, maybe, you know what? I'm gonna try something new. Hold on. This might work, this might not. But this is, so this corner that you're like seeing all sorts of crap from, this is my area that I solely do my diamond painting in. I have my desk kind of in like the corner of my living room. So it just all kind of surrounds me, basically. So let's see here if this will work. Let's see. Maddie, why did you... And then my daughter is messing with my stuff so I can't... She turns my computer, then I can't see what I'm looking at here because she's messing with it. So, anyways, you're freezing on me. I will stand as long as I can. That's fine, Rebecca. Not a problem. I'm not sure. We'll see how long we go. I am literally on, like, I don't know. This week has been maybe, last night I got, I want to say 3 hours of sleep straight. But that's like the most I've got. So this week anyways. So it's just, I wasn't even sure if I was going to come on. And then I was like, you know, I should. I decided, I think you were with, I don't know if you were with us last week. If you were with us last week, I decided I would try to do a weekly live, and then I would do it every Saturday, either at 6 or 7. I haven't decided on that timing, like for sure. But and so yeah, no, you may not sit right there. So could you go turn the fan on for me, honey? Anyways. So yeah, I decided I would do one, and I think that it's good for, I don't know, it's a good outlet too. It's been a very long, kind of stressful week. I'm not sure how to say it. Is it Yvonne? Am I saying it right? I'm horrible with names, like really bad with names. So you'll have to, if I butchered your name, I am so sorry. I'm going to start my phone to do so that I can watch your guys's comments, because I'm not sure if I don't have it set right on my laptop. But last week when I was doing my live, it wasn't, that is not the one I'm watching. The comments weren't all coming through. It was like only a few of them. And then when I was on Mrs. Coffee's live last night, she was saying something like there's two settings, and there's like the setting that's live chat and then talk chat. And honestly, I have no idea the difference between those two. And so I don't know, maybe I just know that my phone is set for live chat, and it looks like my laptop is too, but maybe not. I don't know. So I'm going to just turn my phone on so I can read your comments. And Maddie, if you want to read comments, then why don't you grab your phone?
I'm not doing that. I'm looking.
So, no, I know. I'm just saying.
Also, I can see it from here.
Anyways, okay. We are good. I can now read your comments on my phone next to me. So anyway, so how are you guys all doing today? I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Saturday, I'm not sure what time zone you guys are in, but I am in Pacific Standard Time. And so for me, it is 7:15. And we'll see. We might go, I don't know, an hour probably this week, since I got on a little bit later. We'll just have to kind of play it by ear. But I am working on this super cute, if you saw the thumbnail, so you're at 10:15. Whew, see, my brain would be gone right now if I was 10:15, because typically I'm a night owl. But lately, with not sleeping much, my brain's just like not working. I'm gonna see if my light pad won't freak my camera out, but if it continues to freak my camera out, I'll just have to deal without it, which will be harder this week, because last week I was working on a Diamond Art Club painting. This week I am working on one from AliExpress, and it doesn't, like, the store is so new that it doesn't even have like a name. It's just like shop with a bunch of numbers, you know. And I'm trying this one out from them, and this is, so far, I am not happy with it. Yeah. Hi, Karen. Yeah, so far I'm not happy with this piece. It is, if you didn't see the thumbnail, this is the image, which I love the image. It is a gift for my aunt for Christmas. I'm doing a ton of diamond painting gifts this year. And last year I wanted to, but I didn't get started soon enough. So there was just no way. And because, as you guys all know, they take a little bit. This one will probably take me a week or something. I'm not sure. We'll see. It depends on how much trouble I have with it, because like I just said, I'm having troubles. This is, my last 5 pieces have been, from Diamond Art Club. Yeah, Rebecca, it is adorable. I love the image. And when I picked it out, I was so excited to get it, because my aunt is obsessed with hippos, and my daughter is obsessed with pandas. When I saw it, I thought it was too cute. And anyways, it got to me like relatively quick. Like, I think I only waited, it wasn't even 3 weeks. So it got to me really fast. So that was promising. And I opened it up. I can't remember if it came in a box. I think this is one of the ones that did come in a box, but I can't remember for sure. I'd have to look back at my unboxing video. But it came around one of the little, you know, what are they called? The foam, like, rolls, you know? And anyways, I immediately was disappointed when I pulled it out, because it was, Maddie, you just unplugged it. Well, why'd you do that? For what? Hold on one second. Maddie, I need a mouse, babe. Forget it. Never mind. Never mind. I'll just use the one. I'll use the one on my computer. No, I'll just use the little. I don't think I'll need it anyways. Sorry. My daughter just comes over to my laptop and jacks my mouse. I'm like, what are you doing? But I don't really need it anyways at this point, so it's not a big deal. Anyways, it was around one of the foam rollers, but it was damaged. I don't know if anybody saw the unboxing on that, but you can see kind of like right here. Maybe if I flip it and you can see the back. Yeah, so you can still see on the back. If I turn my light pad off, let's see. All the wrinkles through here. So there's wrinkles, and then there's wrinkle all through there. I know my lighting isn't the best, but yeah, it is just all wrinkly. And so they had it around the roller, but the roller was like, it was like smushed on to that roller. And so, yeah, right off the bat, I was kind of annoyed about that. And I pulled it out, and it didn't look too bad. It was much better than I thought it was going to be honest. And the canvas, anyways. Drills were all here. They weren't staticky. They weren't oily, so that was all good. But these drills are like horrendous. Like I said, been doing diamond art clubs for like my last 6 paintings. And so I haven't, so of course, you know, theirs are really nice. These are horrible. They are not, I will not recommend this company yet at all. It's a newer company, and I will be letting them know because, yeah, the drills aren't even all like round. There's some of them are like, I don't know, they're just not uniform. They're not all the right size. And it would be one thing if they were actually round, but they're not all even round. They're just like weird. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it, but they're not. And I've had to use my grinder to pull them all apart because they are stuck together, a lot of them. And so I'm not happy, but I'm going to work through it because, like I said, it is for a present, and I don't want to have to wait to get it either from somebody else or for them to try to like fix the problem, because they are such a new company that I don't think that the problem is going to be fixed super quickly. So I am just kind of going to work through it. It actually wouldn't be bad at all to do if I had other drills, which I actually like was tempted on just like going and first of all seeing what I had, because it's not very big. It's a 40 by 40, which means it's like 35 by 35 drill field. And so I probably have a lot of the colors. I could probably get more of the colors, but I'm going to do it with it so that I can give a good honest review, and then I'll see what I'm going to do. But and the other major problem that I have, I think I talked about this last week too, and I know I've talked about it on my normal videos, but I hate dummy circles or training wheels. People call them different things. I don't mind them on like certain canvases, like Diamond Art Clubs. They have the color backing, so you can't see it if it's not like perfectly on there. But this one, the wheels or circles are actually bigger than the drills, and so you can kind of see the black line even when they're placed like super precisely on the canvas. You can still kind of see the black in it, and that bugs me because it's, I don't know, we'll have to see how obvious it is to other people. It is to me, but my daughter, who diamond paints as well, she was like, it looks fine, Mom, but we'll see. We'll kind of have to just see. But Yeah, I wish there was a way to find out ahead of time if the company uses the dummy circles or training wheels, because I would definitely be steering clear of some of those companies just because I don't like them. So I don't know what has been your experience on these? Have you guys had them where you've liked having those? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm talking about like the little round circles on the canvas that they just go around the symbol. It's just like a circle. And so it shows you where to place your drill. But yeah, if your drills are bigger than that circle, then it's fine because you can't see it. But if they're not, then that's where the problem is. And in this case, that's where the problem is. So Karen says, well, I'm going to go to bed now. I have tons to do tomorrow. Well, thank you, Karen, for stopping in for a few minutes. I hope you get some good sleep. I know it's kind of late. That was my daughter saying goodbye. I hope you sleep good tonight. So this week has been interesting. My daughter, I think I touched on this last week, where she's starting to go through puberty. And I know she doesn't like me talking about that. It's not embarrassing because everybody does it. But anyways, she's, so when that happens, their insulin dosing changes dramatically because it is a hormone. And so yeah, if you guys didn't know, insulin is a hormone. And so when the growth hormone changes, when any kind of hormone fluctuates in the body, adrenaline, anything, then your amount that you need changes. And with some people, apparently, they go low. And her blood sugars have been ridiculously hard to keep from going low. And on, I believe it was Monday night or Sunday night, I can't remember, one of those days, so I had been getting up every 2 hours to check on her, check her blood sugar, make sure that it was good. And for some reason, I think it was just out of pure exhaustion, I decided I am going to do every 3 hours tonight. Well, I checked her at 10 o'clock that night, and she was 210, which is a little on the high side. But I didn't give her any insulin because I know lately she has just been super reactive to the insulin, like the tiniest bit of insulin, and she is through, to the floor. So I didn't give her any insulin. So that was at like 10:30-ish or something. So I had woke up a little after 1 to my alarm to go check on her. And I had literally just woke up. Bye, Alex. And anyway, so I don't even know. How do you say that, Alex? Azatha? I think it's Azatha. Anyways, that's my son. I don't even know where he is. I think he must be in the back bedroom with my husband. But anyways, that night so as I am just waking up, I hear this blood-curdling scream as my son runs out of the bedroom. I instantly knew that it was Maddie. I went in, and she was convulsing, and she does this where her eyes are open, but she's not there at all. And she'll scream. And it, of course, woke him up and scared the crap out of him. So I ran in. I instantly knew, because of the lows we've been had all that week, that she was low, so I didn't even wait to check her. And because if a diabetic is really high, they don't have like a seizure, they don't have convulsions, like it's very different. And if they're high, it takes hours and hours usually for them to have a like to go into what's called diabetic ketoacidosis. So I knew it wasn't that, so I instantly grabbed her emergency shot and gave it to her. And luckily that thing works so fast. Like it usually works within a minute. So I got that in her. My husband was out because he heard my son scream, so I didn't even have to go and get him. And he got her meter and checked her blood sugar, and her blood sugar was, I think it was 21. It was down in the really low 20s, which is like comatose low. It's very, very low. But anyways, it only took about a minute and a half for her to open, start blinking, and kind of look at me and, was able to kind of start thinking. And anyways, but unfortunately, even though she doesn't remember it, I do, and we all do. But she did say that this was the first time that happened, that she woke up scared. She said she was having like some kind of a nightmare that we had gotten into a car accident or something. And when she woke up, she said she wasn't sure if it was real or what. So she woke up scared. Anyways, she slept with me the rest of that night, and I have been up. I've been setting my alarm every hour this week to check on her blood sugar. So that's a lot of not sleeping. So that's kind of been my week. It seems like it's been a really like crazy busy week, and it really hasn't. It's just been like I'm not sleeping. And so when you don't sleep, your brain doesn't work right, and I don't think right. I'm grumpier, and it's just been and then I had my niece all day yesterday. So my sister moved back from Germany with her 4 kids, and I have been loving that. And they live only like a mile away from us, so it's really cool because obviously Germany is ridiculously far away, that when they live there, we don't see them at all because I can't afford to go over there. And my mom goes and visits him, and she took my son this last Christmas, which was a really cool opportunity for him to be able to go to Germany. And he was there for 2.5 weeks. And hi, Deb. Anyway, so he was there for 2.5 weeks, which was really cool. But they moved back, and I love it because I am able to see them, quite often. So my nephews, so she has 4 kids. She has a daughter who's 13, and then the boys are in the middle, and they are 9 and 11, and then she has a 6-year-old daughter. And the boys just had their birthdays last month and got some Wonderland cards, like gift cards. Hi, Linda, welcome. Wonderland, I don't know if they have that anywhere but here. Honestly, I don't have any idea. But Wonderland is a place where it's like full of video games, and there's miniature golf and go-karts and batting cages, and I don't know. Have any of you heard of a Wonderland? Because I don't travel that much, and I've only always lived in Spokane, so I don't know if it's anywhere but here. So I'm guessing that it's just here. But anyway, so he was going to take the boys and asked if I would watch Hannah, and she's 6. And so she came over yesterday morning and kind of hung out with Maddie. My son was at school. The other district doesn't start until Tuesday, that her kids go to. So they didn't have school. Anyway, so she was here, and they were, I guess they went to Wonderland for the entire day. Because I guess they had a day pass, which was really cool. Funny. So my kids got a Wonderland gift card with like $60 on it or something, like 3 years ago for Christmas. Hopefully the person that gave it to him isn't watching right now, because that would be sad. But no, it's not that we don't like it or don't want to go. We just haven't done it for whatever reason. And I would like to go because it's a fun place, and it's something that the kids would all like. And we would like it. It's fun. We haven't gone in years, obviously. But so yeah, my daughter was entertained yesterday with her. They played, and my daughter, I finally decided at this point, I was trying to get her into the school that my mom works at. My mom is also a type 1 diabetic, and so being that my mom was there, like, I knew that, they could handle it more. And there's also 5 other diabetic kids that go to that school, and 3 of those diabetics are all her age, which I thought would be really, really cool. So trying to get her in there, but right now their 5th grade is full. And because we are out of district, we are like the last ones to get in. And so that's really at this point the only place I'd like her to go. And so I signed her up for, it's a program, it's called K-12. And it's an online school where it's like, they have live classes and like teachers that they talk with, and assignments that are due at certain times, and like it's just done online. And then there is some stuff you can do in person, and until there's an opening at Shiloh. And at this other school, they're around a lot of apartment buildings, and so there's a lot of like people coming and going. So hopefully there will be an opening like sooner than later, because I'd like her to be back in public school, just for the social aspect of it. That way she can be around other kids and all of that stuff. But so she starts hopefully on Tuesday. She meets with like different advisors and other stuff. This is kind of the first like real experience we've had with an online school. Last year I did it, and I am not qualified to do it. I just am not. She needs more, and so I'm glad that they offer these things. Plus, the other thing that's kind of cool is they actually give the kids that qualify a computer to use. And so even though we have a laptop, it's a little older one, and they said that they'd like her to have a computer or a laptop that she could designate just to school. And that's obviously like the family laptop, so she'll have one that she can do that, or just one that she'll use just for that, which will be kind of nice. So yeah, one thing that I'm not enjoying about this too is that because of those stupid circles, I like to use my multi-placers regularly. Like I use them more than I use my single one. I don't know how you guys are with that. Like, I mean, I don't know. My favorite one right now is my 5-placer. But with this, if they're not placed so dang like precisely, then it shows and it's obvious. And I don't like that. So I am not using my multi-placer too much, which is annoying because like this whole area right here is one color. I know you can't see that super well, but anyways, it's all one color, and so that would go so much faster if I was able to use my multi-placers. And I have all of these nice ones. I don't know if you guys, some people have a hard time with multi-placers. I used to, but I've practiced a lot. But these ones are thin. They're like if you've used a 4-placer, like a lot of people are like, they love their 4-placers, but all the other ones they have a hard time with. These are like the 4-placers. They look exactly like a 4-placer. They're just, you know, different sizes. And they go anywhere from 3 to 15. And I have those that they're going to be in my Etsy shop. And I'm very excited. I'm getting super close to having it already. I got these cute little cover minders. I got to show you because they're so cute. Yeah, Deb, I know. The 4-placer was like the one I used the most until I got this set. And I'm like, now I love like all of the bigger ones. Like it goes all the way up to 15. And it's just really cool. Let's see if I can show you some of these cover minders without them jumping around in my hand because the magnets that I use are kind of strong. Are these not like adorable? Whoops, there goes one. Ooh, and it was spinning. Holy cow. They're so cute. I love ladybugs. Oh, and I'm stuck to my canvas. So I've been working on getting a ton of like just stuff ready besides pens, but like cover minders and these, I got my ladybugs. And then yesterday, these ones, let's see if I can show you through the bag. Candy corn cover minders for, you know, upcoming Halloween and fall. And if you watch my videos, you guys know I'm like ridiculously obsessed with dogs. And I got these little cover minders. It's a little dog with a vampire costume on. And then a little dog with a ghost costume. And then what else did I find? I got some jack-o'-lanterns. And I'm not a big like dark Halloween person. Like I'm more of like the lighthearted stuff, but I thought these were cute. These little jack-o'-lantern cover minders. And then so these are the ones that are a little, I mean, they're not like dark, but they're not necessarily my taste, but I know a lot of people love them. Anyway, so little skull cover minders. And for after Halloween, but just fall, I mean, the candy corn, that goes, I think that goes through Thanksgiving personally. But all of these cute pumpkins. So aren't those cute? So, and those are just pumpkins. So they're not like, they don't have faces or, yeah, or any of the other ones. So yeah. So yeah, if you're interested in any of those cover minders, let me know. If you're not already in my Facebook group, I will put that in the description below so that you can find me there. But if you're not already in that group, join, and then that is like the easiest way to find me through Facebook Messenger. And I am the administrator of that group. And my name on there, I believe it's Beth Cromer Lyon. So you can message me and let me know because my Etsy shop is not quite up yet. I know Miss Coffee has been bugging me at least once a week asking about where my Etsy shop is, but I didn't want to like open one up and not have anything in it. Like, you know, I wanted to have some inventory, so I've been trying to like slowly collect them. But yeah, I know the dogs are so cute. They, I think, are my favorite. My daughter really liked the I like both of them. The bat, but I love the ghost. And I think it's because he's carrying the little trick-or-treat bag in his hand. And I just think that's super cute. Alex, stop it. I don't know. I just love it. But they're both cute. So, anyways. I'll put those away. But yeah, so then, and I've got a lot of other ones I've been working on. Like, I've got these really pretty jewel ones, and yeah, my son is messing around with my stuff. So, anyways, hi Diane. How are you?
Hi.
I know. Like I said before, here for me it's only 7:45. But I know for a lot of you guys it's getting late. So I so appreciate you jumping in. We won't be on long tonight just because, as I was saying earlier, my brain is not quite there. Because, yeah. I know, candy corn, Deb. Me too. I like candy corn. And we always have it. We already got some in our house, actually, because me and Maddie, we went to Hobby Lobby yesterday. And, hi, Miss Coffee. I don't know why. Stop. I don't know why I just yelled that. It's not like you can't, like you're farther away or something. I don't know. Anyways, so me and Maddie went to Hobby Lobby yesterday. And no, sorry, we were at Michael's. They're right next door to each other, so they're basically, you know. Anyways, and so we're in Michael's, and I'm looking at stuff, and all of a sudden she's just like not acting right. And I'm like, Maddie, are you low, you think? And she's like, I don't know. Like, she just acts a certain way. And sometimes she'll be like, she'll think she is, but she doesn't want to do anything about it, or she doesn't want to check it. And she gets kind of a little like defiant and argumentative a little bit. Anyways, and that, I mean, she can't help that. That's just the way it is. But so anyways, I'm like, no, you're going to sit down right here in the aisle and check your blood sugar. So she did. So she was like, her blood sugar was like 42 or something, 41. And I'm like, what do you have in your purse? Well, she's been low so much lately that apparently the only thing she had left in her purse was honey sticks. And she doesn't like the honey sticks very much. She does the honey sticks mainly when she's so low that I can barely like get her to wake up, or she's like half asleep because she's been, it's nighttime or something. And so anyways, so I'm like, okay, stay here. I'll go up and get some candy. So I go up to the front of the store, and of course they have like all sorts of candy. And so I'm standing there and I'm trying to find one that's going to work quickly that she'll eat. And so I see all this candy corn, and I'm like, excuse to stop. Sorry. My son, you did too. You wrote hi.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No.
Okay. Sorry. 13-year-olds. They're fun, aren't they? Anyway, so I go up, I find the candy corn, and I'm about ready to run back to where she was, and I turn around and she's like standing there. I'm like, what are you doing? Because I didn't want her to be walking around, especially without me. Now she had Maya, her service dog, but she's standing there. So I'm like trying to open this bag to give them to her. And she, if she needs sugar at a store and I haven't paid for it yet, she gets super like, I don't want to eat it. I don't want to eat it. And I'm like, honey, they would rather you eat it and I buy it after you're good rather than have you pass out in the store. And I mean, I don't even know how many employees like say, yeah, please eat it, because they don't want her passing out. So anyway, so she's like, fine, because there was this long line and I wasn't going to wait through the long line. So anyways, but I was struggling to get this stupid candy corn bag open. And so I get it open and she eats them. We wait a few minutes and so then I had found what I wanted, which took me forever because they've like totally changed where everything is. Please stop. I'm going to make you leave if you don't knock it off. So they changed where everything is in the store. So we finally like find what we're looking for, and I'm in the checkout line, and And she's still just not acting like she's good yet. So I'm trying to convince her just to sit. She doesn't want to. She's fine. She's like, I'm not going to pass out, Mom. So there's this guy behind us. And I'm like, Maddie, you need to eat a few more. So I grab the candy and I give them to her. I'm like, you need to eat more candy. And he's like, boy, you got a cool mom. And I'm like, no, not really. She actually needs them. I get some weird looks when I either tell her she needs to eat something or when I start looking at the carbs on a package so that I know how much insulin she needs. And I have got some like death stares by some parents like looking at me like, how dare you? You know, like they think I have her on a diet or something because I'm like, well, Maddie, these have 20 carbs. And I just want to like, sometimes people need to mind their own business.
Yeah. Well.
Because yeah, I've had people say things. It's just people are rude. And I'm not a confrontational person at all. Like I kind of shut down in confrontation unless it's like people that I'm really close to, like my kids or something. But I have to know you really well to be able to stand up for myself even a lot of times. Which I need to learn to do that better. So Gail, I'm so glad to see familiar names. Our internet has been down more than it has worked lately. Gail, that sucks. Is it just like is it typical for that to happen, or is it just like your location or weather? I know we've had some harder times with like our internet speed lately. Especially because we've got like, I don't know, 4 people in the house and we're all using it. So my kids came in and took my phone and turned my Wi-Fi off. And I'm like, what are you doing? Which was fine because we have unlimited data because T-Mobile's awesome. But yeah, anyways, Gail, I'm glad to see you made it in here today. This was like a last minute live and I was like, I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to have brain power to do it because my lack of sleeping lately. And if any of you have a kid or anybody that you take care of that has like a chronic illness, I'm sure, or just have newborns, because yeah, I compare her, like it feels sometimes like I'm taking care of triplet newborns at nighttime because of the lack of sleep, getting up all the time, checking on them all the time, worrying about them, that kind of thing. Yeah. It's been location and AT&T won't fix anything. Well, that sucks. Is it like internet through AT? Oh, is that AT&T or AT&R? Because I have never heard of AT&R, but that could be because you're somewhere totally different than I am. Because my brain just read that as like AT&T, and it took me a second to catch that. That's frustrating. We used to have AT&T. So we used to have. So is that internet or is that like your phone service that's not working well? Years ago when we had T-Mobile, we've had T-Mobile for a long time. But years ago where we lived, we did not get good service through them. And they kept saying that they were going to put more towers in. And it took them years before they actually did it. And now they have, at least here where we live, they have relatively good internet or service through their phone. We have Comcast for our actual internet, but yeah, I know how it is to have bad cell phone coverage because with T-Mobile, the way they used to be, it was not a good. It was just annoying. It was annoying. And they told me for a long time it was my phone, and I had got new phones, but it wasn't. It was them. But they have, I like now how they have unlimited data, because I can use it as much as I want, and I don't have to worry about going over on my data and all that stuff. And they have good prices, and I can get a new phone pretty much any time without having to pay. You just pay monthly on it. It's kind of like leasing a phone, kind of, in a way. So that's nice, because otherwise, like, I can't afford to go out and buy a brand new Apple iPhone every time they come out with a better one. I just can't do that. But I can go in and pay taxes on it, and then pay like $8 a month or something for it, which makes it much more doable. So I've decided to screw it. I'm going to use my multiplacers, and hopefully it'll work. Are you low? What is your blood sugar?
61.
I
feel like I'm going down.
Hold on one sec, guys. The pixie sticks are corn over there. You don't want that?
I feel like I'm going down.
Okay, so pixie sticks. Did they fall over there? Did Alex drop all the candy?
Yeah.
No, well, I'm pretty sure I put the pixie sticks back in the basket. So there's bag of marshmallows there too.
Okay.
Or you can grab grab an apple juice, honey. There's the juice right there. But I think you probably only need half. Or whole. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. As I was saying before, never ends. And for some reason, her blood sugars at night get worse. But I do have some great news, and I'm so excited about. Tuesday cannot come soon enough. I'm not going to go into the backstory too much because it just makes me mad, but we've been struggling with her insurance company to get her new pump because her other pump stopped working. And we're in the right amount of time where you, like, every 4 years you can get a new one, and it's been that long. But we also now have like insurance through my husband's work, and then we also have state insurance as secondary, and they're a pain in the butt. But anyway, I mean, I'm trying to just be thankful that we have it, but they are hard sometimes. But so we have been kind of fighting with it to get her insulin pump back. But I just finally decided on Friday, I'm like, you know what? I need to call the the rep, and for like Spokane, because when we first started her on the pump, that's what we did. We called the in-town rep, and they set it all up for you and teach you how to use it and everything. So I decided I would call them to see if they could kind of help me with everything. And he was on vacation when I left a message on his voicemail, and he called me back within like 3 minutes. And he was so nice, and he's like, I'm going to be back in town on Tuesday. And let's go meet at like Starbucks, and I will work with you, but I will also give you a loaner pump while we're waiting for the insurance to approve and process and everything and get her actual pump. So she's going to be back on a pump as of Tuesday, and it can't come soon enough because it's a game changer, because it changes like the amount of insulin you can give. Like it's a lot to go into, but basically you can make it give her different amounts at different times of day. So during the morning she needs a little bit more, and in the evenings and nighttime she needs a lot less. So you can program it to do that. Whereas right now, once her 24-hour acting insulin is in, it's in. There ain't no taking it out. So I'm very, very excited. I don't know why I did not think of calling him earlier, because he was the one that helped us when she very first got on the pump. But so that is good news. And I was super, super thankful. And she was really, really excited when I told her, because that also means poke once every 3 days rather than 6 to 8 pokes every single day. So, yeah, a lot less shots. Like, she doesn't have to have any regular shots. It's just a poke to put the pump on. So that I will be able to do a lot with. But yeah, I have, one thing is with, knock it off, please. With, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, with diamond painting, it has definitely been kind of like a savior at night, because there are so many nights where I know I need to stay up for at least like a half hour, and but I'm so tired, but I can sit down and diamond paint, and it's relaxing. I've been known to fall asleep doing it, but I love to do it. And then also making my cover minders lately, and my pens, getting ready to get my Etsy shop going. I got a few more in the mail this week. I think I'm waiting still for like 3 more before I decide if I'm going to do like a live auction or if I'm going to go straight to just opening it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll probably get your guys' opinions at that point, just because, yeah. Yeah, but so every time it rains, you have problems. How often does it rain, Gail? Because that could be a problem. Like, yeah. Yeah. Diane, if you're interested in one of the gem ones, are you talking about the ones that I had on here last week, that they were like all the gems, and there was like, I think 18 colors or something like that? Because I ordered some more, so I would have 2 of each color at least. So that way, if people wanted to do like a pair of them, they could. Because I don't want to buy too many of something that people might not like. So that's kind of why I'd like to do some kind of a live auction thing, because then I can figure out what you guys are interested in more than others. So yeah, so Diane, if you're interested in them, I've told people this too. Even if I don't have my Etsy account going, if you're interested in getting them, just message me, and you can still get them before I have it open. I just don't have it like, officially opened yet, but you're more than welcome to buy stuff. So sorry about that. My son's out here, and I don't know if any of you guys have or had to have 13-year-old boys. He is addicted to video games, and we only have 1 laptop in our house. Maddie, are you drinking more than 1? No. I know, but you don't need 2.
She's 19.
No, she is not.
That's what it said.
No, it didn't.
It was
Anyways, so if I have the computer right now, because yeah, I obviously am using it to do my live. And if he doesn't have like the computer, he's just a butt. He comes out and he just, I don't know, bugs people. It's like he bugs people on purpose just so that he can, I don't know. He tries to get his way by bugging people. Yes, he says he's making it more entertaining. However, what's your excuse for when I'm not doing a live and you're just trying to get the computer back?
I want the computer back. That's my excuse.
Anyways, so those of you who have kids, did their school start yet?
Yes.
Because his started, he's 8th grade. Cannot believe that. I don't know how time goes by so fast. Next year, I'm going to have a high schooler. Blows my mind. Blows my mind.
Hey, there's no guarantee in that.
So yours, okay, so Miss Coffee, yours started last Tuesday. I don't know why they do that where they start, like, because my son started on Thursday, and then they go Thursday, Friday, and then they have a 3-day vacation.
Hello.
The other districts in our city start on Tuesday after Labor Day, which makes way more sense to me, because then it's like 2 days and then they have a 3-day vacation already. I don't get that.
Who's texting me?
I think doesn't college start earlier a lot of times than like public schooling? I think they do, but I don't know. Maybe they're later. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I was in college, and I don't know a lot that people that are in college anymore because, yeah, I don't. Well, not that I don't have any friends. I don't have any friends that age. But oh, excuse me. Trying to find one thing I don't like when there's a painting and they don't put the color behind the symbol, because then there's like nothing to cover it up when it's around. It bugs me. There's only like dark. If it's like black or really dark, it's behind it. Other than that, it's like not there. And it really bugs me. And I have been spoiled because, like I said, the last like 6 ones I've done have been Diamond Art Club, and you know, they're my favorite to work on. They're like premium kits. Their canvases are good. Their drills are good. I never have to worry about any of it. So going from them to like, I feel like this is like the lowest of the low is kind of shocking. It's just kind of shocking.
That?
I don't know what that was. It just made a sound, but
My friend's trying to call me. That's what's going on.
so they started at the same time here. Okay. So yeah, college might, I don't know. I know some colleges start later and some earlier. It's like schooling. It's just different. But I still think it's stupid to start before Labor Day. It doesn't make sense. How much are they going to really start? And I feel like kids aren't going to be feeling like they're really in that school brain when they know they're going to have a 3-day weekend in 2 days. And I remember when I was in high school, and if we would start before Labor Day, it felt like that. It was like, oh, well, it's not real school. And people go out of town, and sometimes they go out of town before the weekend. So then they miss the first couple days. And I would not want to miss the first day of school. That would give me like such anxiety. My son's friend didn't go on the first day of school because he was sick, which he misses all the time. Or the second day. Did you talk to him, Alex?
No, I did not.
Just disappeared off the face.
But yeah, so
Probably did.
another thing going on lately is I have been kind of looking like for houses because
Our apartments are trash.
please stop, Alex.
But actually,
We actually have our apartment that we live at is really nice. It's like 1,400 square feet.
That's a lot.
It's got 2 bathrooms. It has a huge kitchen and a dining room, and it has like a wet bar and a double sink. It's really nice. I really like it. But we got one of my best friends was the manager here, and she got fired back in April. And our new manager is it's not that he's mean, but he is very like, if you break even a little rule, you are going to get wrote up for it. And our cat he's a turd. He gets out all the time. He sneaks out the door Even if you're watching for him, like there was one time I opened the door like 4 inches to try to like sneak out, and he still just ran between my legs. And if the cats, if he's out there, because they're not supposed to be outside, then we got wrote up for it the other day. And it's like, there's so much changing here with rules. Like you can't have hanging flowers on your patio anymore. You can't have like a bird feeder. You can't have these wind spinners I used to make. You can't have anything hanging on your patio or in your front area either, by your front door. And it's like when you're paying, more than $1,000 a month on rent, I want to feel like I can do things outside. And it really annoys me. So Miss Coffee says, can't have any hanging happiness. Yeah. So the thing is, when I moved in here, if I would have known that was a rule coming in, it would have been on me. But I've lived here since 2012, and all of these rules are new. Like they sent out, apparently, well, this was another thing. They didn't even send out the rules before they started handing out what they're called. I don't know if these are the same everywhere, but it's called a 10-day. And a 10-day means you broke a rule and you have 10 days to comply with that rule, or they can then give you a 20-day to vacate. Well, they didn't even bother telling everybody all the new rules, and they handed out in one day, the new manager handed out 79 10 days. And when I talked to him about it, I was like, I said something, and he's like, well, that was just because I didn't want to have to make all those phone calls. And I'm like, that's your job. Like, that's what I wanted to say to him. It was like, that's your job to make those phone calls. But now it's in our record that there's a 10-day in our record. And when we go to move and, the new place that we're looking at or whatever calls to find out about our records here, I don't want to have a 10 days or things that made it look like I broke rules. Because, like I said, we've lived here since 2012. And up until he came, we have had nothing on our record. No late rent, nothing. And my friend who I was talking about, who was the manager, I've had 3 other managers here since we've lived here. So it's not like it was just her and that's why we never got in trouble. But yeah, so it has just been, I don't feel like quite as at home here anymore as I did when we first moved in. Actually, up until like last April, I love this place. I had no desire to move at all. And now it's just like I don't feel comfortable here anymore. It doesn't feel like my home. And I know we can get a house that will be just, we could get a 3-bedroom house with a fence where the dogs can like go outside and play. And if it's raining, I don't have to like take them out. I can just open the door and they can go potty. And the kids would be able to have their own room because they are getting to the age where they need it. They're 10 and 13. So I feel like they're starting to be at that age where it's, more of a need rather than just a want. And I did say, and me and my husband, though, we were talking about this the other day, and although we would like them to be able to have their own rooms, I feel very fortunate
I don't want
lately though that they do share a room
I've
because
saved her life 3 times.
of the fact that Alex is in there with her. If he sees she has a problem, he's told us. So, and actually it's only been twice, Alex, but
just didn't have a seizure.
no, because the other time was when you were in the living room. Well, anyways, and the dogs were there too. I mean, the dogs do help, and that makes a huge difference. But I do feel a little more comfortable. But lately, honestly, this last week, my daughter, I'm like, you're just gonna sleep with me until we get her new machine. What is that?
It's my friend calling me.
Hi, Christy. Sorry, guys. My son, I don't know, something's going on with my computer. Give me 1 second. If you're calling, then you won't be. How do I turn that off?
You click that.
Sorry, give me 1
You've been
second,
on for
guys.
an hour and 5
Hey.
minutes. You've been on long enough.
Hey, quit being rude, Alex.
Click it.
Click what? This
Yeah.
Okay.
And now click the
green
middle.
thing?
No,
That thing?
the middle.
That is the middle.
No, it's not.
That's
the middle.
Okay. Clicking that. Then what?
Now click this.
This?
Wait, what the heck? Okay. Okay, click this.
Okay.
No. Click this.
Okay. I clicked. It's hard because you took my mouse. I did. I clicked it. Sorry, I'm trying to turn
Stop
something.
spamming it. You're going to break it. Okay, click
Oh my
do not disturb.
gosh, Alex, stop it.
Otherwise, Trump will come for you.
Alex?
What? He's right there.
Stop. I don't care. I don't want you talking
Okay.
like that.
Now you can go back.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
America.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh, sometimes that boy's mouth. I don't know where he gets it. I don't.
You.
No. Me and your dad don't talk that way. When have we ever talked bad about a president?
You talk bad about Trump all the time.
Are you? Alex, when is the last time I've talked about him?
Just a minute ago.
Oh, stop it.
But
You
before that,
ridiculous.
talk trash about
Okay,
Trump.
so I'm not getting into politics on here. That's not what I'm about, because politics are one of those things that are like so touchy. It's not worth it to me. Yeah, it's just not. I don't even get into it with like my friends that much because again, it's like everybody's entitled to their own opinion in my eyes. So if you like somebody that I don't like, that's fine. That's you, not me, and I'm not gonna like argue about it. Politics aren't my thing anyways. Could you stop that?
You stop.
Goodness sakes. I definitely should have, and I'm gonna have to make sure next time I give a good like warning in the beginning that there is life in my house. I do usually almost every video I make, I put at the front of the video, like I have dogs, I have kids, I have a husband who's home, I have a cat. It's not gonna be quiet. It's just not. It's not quiet here very often. And so, usually in my videos, I will warn you guys and tell you if you have to have a quiet background, then, apologize. But this probably, you won't like this kind of my videos because it's just not that way. There are sometimes I can make videos where it's quiet, but when it's alive, and you're going to get what you get because, yeah, I can't change it. I'm surprised my neighbor didn't come over because I swear every time I've tried lately to do anything where like it's recording a video or I've done, the handful of lives that I've done, she comes and knocks on the door and wants to come and give treats to my dogs. And so this time I wrote a note on my door actually and wrote like, you'll have to come back tomorrow because she comes over almost every day. And she's one of the people that I'm kind of having to learn to grow a backbone, I guess, and talk to, because especially my kids now that they are starting school.
Your kid.
And she came over the other day on Thursday night at 10 o'clock and wanted to come in and give the dogs treats. And it's like, that's late. And she knew he was going to school because I had told her. So I'm not good at doing. So yeah, there was one time I was at the field with Lincoln, and I come home and the kids tell me like that she not only like came over, but she just walked right into our house, and they apparently for whatever reason they didn't want to go and talk to her, so they like stayed in their room, and their door was closed. Okay, it was open. Sorry, I wasn't here. But anyway, so she not only like walked in and didn't see me, she actually came in and like sat down in my living room, and Maya was in the living room, and she sat down for how many minutes do you guys say she was
15.
here? 15 to 20 minutes. She sat in my living room petting Maya, giving Maya treats while I was gone. And I came home, and when they told me this, of course, at first I was like, you guys are lying. Like, I did not believe them. But they swear to me she did this, and now I believe her because, I don't know, maybe believe them. A week after that, I was in my bedroom, which is at the other end of the apartment. And when I came out of my bedroom into my living room, I looked up, and she's sitting in my recliner chair feeding the dogs.
Wait, what?
So ever since that, my door a lot of times is locked because it's like, when did she feel the right that she could walk in my house? I never once gave her permission to walk in my house. She's 84. She has no family around. And so I help her on a daily with stuff, and I'm okay helping her. But now it's to the point where I feel like I am being intruded on, where I don't want somebody to walk in my home that I didn't give permission to. I've given permission to certain friends, they don't need to knock, my family, they don't need to knock. But I never told her she could come in my house. It just kind of rubs me the wrong way. And then the other day, Alex, my son, he does her garbage for her, and she does pay him for it. But the other day, he was it was his first day of school. He didn't want to do it, and he didn't get over there early when he said he would go over, which that part I get because, you say you're going to do something, you do it. But she lectured him for quite a while, and then blamed him for me not getting sleep, which is not true in the slightest. So I'm gonna have to have a talk with her. And I've been kind of trying to avoid that because I'm not good at it. I'm just not good at it, but better than I used to be when I was younger. I'm very outgoing. I don't get embarrassed very easily, but when it comes to confronting a problem, then, or if I feel like I'm going to hurt somebody's feelings, then I have a harder time coming out and saying something. So yeah, I need to get a backbone and just do it, I guess.
Throw one.
I try to, I tell my kids sometimes too, it's none of your business what other people think of you. So I need to just take my own advice, and if she's upset, then she's upset. But yeah. And she would be not the smartest to get real upset with me about it, because I don't know how, and I'm not being I don't know what the word is, but conceited or cocky or whatever. But I don't know how she would live without us at this point, because she needs help on a daily with things. she doesn't know how to unscrew her own light bulb. Setting a card table up in her living room. She thought I was a genius. I think she's one of those people, like, she's been married her whole life until the last, like, 10 years. But I say to my husband, I'm like, I don't know how she's managed to get to 84 and not know some of these things. And I think it's either that that her husband did everything for her, and then she had another neighbor before she lived here that did a lot for her, and or she is just getting dementia and not remembering like she used to. So it could be one or the other, but she definitely is old-fashioned in her thinking, and I don't agree with a lot of her thinking. It can be trying sometimes, but I try to do my best. But yeah. Anyways, I was gonna say something else, and now I don't remember. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys, did anybody order from Diamond Art Club last weekend? Because I can't remember. This coffee, I know you touched on this, if you're still in here, that you touched on this on your live last night. So I put my order in on Saturday, and I get something from them. I think every time they've come out with a new release, you guys, every time they've come out with a new release, I have I'll get something that week. So I usually put in my order Saturday, and it's here by Wednesday. Only one time did it not get to me till Friday. But they always say, it'll be mailed or something within 24 hours of ordering it. And I never got that confirmation email, which I always get from them. And so finally on Thursday, I think it was Thursday, I went in and emailed their customer service or whatever. And hold on a second. Go back. There we go. I emailed their customer service and asked them kind of, I don't know. I thought maybe I didn't get the email or something. I don't know. But they had said something about they were behind.
Oh.
They were behind with something. And so, anyways, my shipment didn't even get shipped till like yesterday or something. But I just was curious if anybody else had any of those issues, because it's really rare for them to have this, because like I said, I've always got it very quickly. It's usually I get it on Wednesday. The latest I've got it before was Friday. So the fact that it didn't even go out till Friday kind of threw me for a loop. But I know that they said they were behind for whatever reason. I don't know. I thought I heard something that somebody said last night about a new shop or something, maybe. Anyways, just curious what's going on. And I know they didn't have a new release today. I know they didn't have a new release today. So, okay, Miss Coffee says, what are you talking about? I missed it. DAC, just moving into their business in New Jersey. Okay, so yeah, Miss Coffee, I was just saying, I know you touched on it last night, but I can't remember exactly what you said. So my order was on Saturday, and typically I get it Wednesday, religiously. This time my order didn't even go out till Friday, and I knew they were having some problems with being backed up. But then, okay, so hold on. Okay. Diamond Art Club is moving the factory from Las Vegas to New Jersey, so they are working out the kinks. Okay, so that makes sense.
Alex.
Hold on one sec, guys.
I'm trying.
You know I can mute this somehow. Okay, sorry guys. My kids. Anyways, okay, so I gotta read this. Boxes I got took a day later in different boxes. They're super busy. Yeah, so anyways, I wasn't upset or anything, and they actually like thanked me for asking them, you know, nicely and respectfully, because it sounds like, I don't know, from the way they made it sound like they were having some problems with other people not maybe being so patient, but it's not like I was going to start those projects anyways. I just was curious just because of the fact that it's usually so regular that it seemed weird to me. So anyways, turn that off, Alex. That's really annoying. So anyways, but yeah, so my shipment went out Friday, so hopefully I'll have mine Monday. I'm really excited. I've been waiting for them to do Jasmine. And so I'm really excited to see that one. I love the colors of it. And of course, the day I get it, I'll do the unboxing and I'll post that. But I'm going to wrap up here in a minute because it's 8:30. My dogs want to get out and my kids need stuff. And so, yeah, but I just have to show you guys real quick. Miss Coffee, if you're still there, I have to show you these because I know you weren't on earlier, but I thought they were so cute. So whoever didn't get to see them in the beginning, I got to put them up real quick. I'm going to turn my light pad off. Are these not? Alex, if you can be quiet, you can leave. Aren't these the cutest little cover minders ever? They're little pumpkins. I love the pumpkins. And then these are pumpkins, but they're little jack-o'-lanterns. Ooh, I love them. I'm not like,
Me too.
I'm like I've said, I'm not super into like the dark side of Halloween, but I just love the, I don't know. Anyways, then these are these little, the little skulls. And then my favorite, these are my new ones that I just got. I haven't showed all of them, but these are like my favorites that I just got. The little puppy ghost. See if I can get my camera to focus on it. Oh, come on, camera. Let's go. There we go. Look at that. How cute is that? I love the fact that he's carrying the little trick-or-treat baggie. And then you got this one who's like a little bat or vampire. I think it's a vampire. I don't know. Maybe bat. It could be whatever you want it to be. It definitely has like bat kind of wings, but they could also be vampire wings. So anyways, these are my new cover minders. They will be in my shop soon. But if you're interested in any of them, prior to my shop opening, because I am still trying to work out the kinks and get everything like ready. These are all things you can get from me just by messaging me. These are these don't have anything to do with Halloween or anything, but I still think they're super cute. They're what I've been using tonight. If I can keep them on my hand, because the magnets are really strong and they like to jump together. They're just buddies, I guess. Little ladybugs. I like ladybugs. I don't like them on me, the real ones, because I'm not a fan, really, of bugs crawling on me, but they're super cute. And I like these little ladybugs. But anyways, I'm really excited to get my shop up and going for you guys. But yeah, if you're interested in any of this, let me know. Crafting with Christy, yes, I do. I don't have them near me so that I can show you right now, but I can show you later. And but I do have some, so yes. These are just the ones that I just got yesterday, and I'm just still obsessing over because I just thought they were so cute, especially the little pumpkins. I don't know, I just think these are so cute, especially for fall, because these will go past Halloween. You know, you can use these through Thanksgiving. They're just, you know, super cute. But yeah, so message me if you are interested. And was that a little doggy? Yes, it was. There are two little doggies here. There's a little ghost doggy. Come on, camera. Come on. See if I can get my camera to focus it on it. Okay, let me do one at a time like I did a second ago.
I'm scared.
Okay, so there's the ghost doggy. And either the bat or vampire. I am not sure. I think it can be either or, whatever you want. But I just thought they were super cute. So, yeah. As you guys all know, I'm obsessed with dogs. And when I saw those, yeah. There was some really cute ones I didn't get yet. I might get. They were like a dog skeleton. And I just, yeah, I was trying to be quick since Maddie's blood sugar was more low and all that stuff. So, but yeah, so if you're interested, just message me and I can get that to you. But I am going to wrap up so that I can feed my dogs and get them out. I hate how dark it's getting earlier. I mean, it's like 8:30 and it's pitch black outside already. And typically I can go out. I've gone out, you know, this summer 9 something and it's still light, but not anymore, sadly enough. So that's okay. I go out in the dark all the time with the dogs, and my son, who's 13, is like, "Don't you get scared?" I'm like, "No, I really don't." But that's okay. He's always been a little bit on the chicken side. Okay, so you're very welcome for hosting. Yvonne, if I'm saying your name right, I hope I am. I will put in the description my Facebook group. And I am the admin of that group, so you can find me. It's Beth Cromer Lion, and you can just message me through Facebook there. That's probably the easiest way to reach me. So, so I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of the night and a great rest of your weekend. And I will see you next Saturday. Bye, guys. And don't forget, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Keep shining, guys. Bye.
Why did you do that?
What did you do? Hold on.
Maddie, she like sat on my ankle. And it went.
No, maybe you shouldn't put your feet right there.